we are continuing with Slay the Spire. Alright, so we're going to do another standard run. Now, I started this on stream and then I ran through it on my own. And so we're jumping over to that run. That way we can see this character, which unlocks. And we'll jump over to the custom. Maybe check that out a little. But in my standard, I have Ironclad fully unlocked. I still have 2 there for the silent. The defect, I have 3. And the Watcher, which we're about ready to check out, I still have 4 unlocks with her. So, we're going to go ahead and embark and take a look at the Watcher. Yes, another try, please. And give me max health. Alright, and we move on. Alright, let's shoot right up the middle. See what we got, where we go, and how we get there, right? That's the whole bit. Alright. So, that being said, alright, so we have a Miracle, which retains, what's her artifact? Start of each combat, add a Miracle to your hand. Okay, that's what that is. Eruption, Wrath, which, if I remember correctly, Calm is defense, Wrath is offense when it comes down to it. So if I go into a Calm stance, I get more block. If I go into a Wrath stance, I deal more damage. So I do want to do that. We can retain the Miracle, so we're gonna save that, and we're just gonna do a quick boom, boom. So we're gonna erupt, get the Wrath going, and smack him. There you go, smacked. And see now, yeah, we deal 12. So how I could do this is I could pop the Miracle, get in a hit for 12, go to Vigilance, and then get in some heavy block. I could, but I'm not. I am gonna pop it instead, and we're gonna smack the bejesus out of this guy and finish him off. Add a card, Indignation. If you're in Wrath, apply 3 vulnerable to all enemies. I kind of like that. If in Wrath, gain extra block. So we're going to use Hope, because that gives me block while I'm in Wrath. And all. And I'm going to start getting rid of all my Calm. And, yeah. To peel down the hand. I think that's how I want to go about this. I really feel like that's a plan here. And of course, I don't pop it. But they are not going to attack me. So we'll just see what we can do about finishing one of them off. And moving on. Alright. So I'm gonna hit a Miracle here. We're gonna go Wrathful. Knock him down to 19. Hit him for 12. Hit him for another 12. Done, gone. No problems. Yeah. Bottled miracle. Add 2 miracles to your hand. Okay. And add a card. Do we want to add any of these? Talk to the hand. Whenever you attack this enemy, gain 2 block and exhaust. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and skip into those cards. Let the deck breathe for now. 79 health. Yeah, let's get more health. And let's smack this guy. Okay. So, just for the sake of using it, because it's there, gonna hit calm. That'll give me 8 block. And then I'm gonna hit a defend. And we have all the block. We used all our energy. Alright. Now, we're gonna hit this up. Actually, I really didn't need to, but I did anyway. We're gonna go Wrath. We're gonna strike with that. Then we're gonna hit Holt. Because we're in Wrath, we now have 12 block. That's how it's supposed to work. I didn't need to do much of that, but I'm early enough in the game where I can get away with doing stupidness. Let's see, now we can just go back. Boop. And we have both. Then we jump back to Erupt. Strike. Ooh, get another Erupt. We're going to go ahead and use it because that'll kill him. Any good cards? Crescendo. Retain Inner Wrath. Last card. Deal 7 damage. Get a scry. Draw a card. We're going to let it go. I'm telling you, in these kind of games, I don't like thick decks. I like a deck that cycles. Remove a card from your death. Death from your deck. Lose HP. I'm willing to do that. And as I said, we're going to go ahead and get rid of Vigilance. I'm not going to use Calm. We're going to see how this goes. And all. And we still have enough. Let's go ahead and smith up a card. And if I'm not going to use Calm, we might as well make Eruption worth my day. Confirm. Alright, so now we have an elite. So let's go ahead and get through this fight. And because I upgraded that, I now don't need my miracle as often to get in all these hits. There we go. It's a pretty good run. About, what, 30 plus points off, straight out. Alright. We'll go ahead and let the deck cycle. Okay. Gonna strike. And we'll use Holt to get our block up. And let's throw in one more. We'll take 3 points. I forgot. This guy always gets a buff to his hit every time you block. Eat it. Alright. And now we've cycled through. So we can go ahead and do that again. Hit. And hit. And block. Ooh, I need a lot more block. Ooh, I don't know if I want more block. But let's do it anyway. Let's see if I can survive this. Alright. So we're up to 22, right? Ooh, massive hit. Down to 18. Oh. And he's dead. Alright, Stone Calendar. I think this is one of the ones I like. In the 7 turns, 52 damage to all enemies, which kills a lot of them because you've been pecking at them for 7 rounds. So, we like that. And a card. Alright, yeah. Consecration, or Consecrate. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. I like that. That's open damage, and it's free damage. So we're going to go ahead and pick up that card. We're going to go back to the campfire, because now I need to rest. I need my health back. And let's see what's in the chest. What's in the box? Good night. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain +1 dexterity. I like it. Dexterity just goes into your block stat, so like strength goes into your attack stat. Alright, what do we have? 175. Well, first off, we're gonna go back into the card removal and start removing cards, because I like removing cards. Yes, that leads us down to a 10 card deck. Means we should see Wrath at like every other turn. Just about. And I still have money. Anything I want to buy here. Damage all enemies in your turn. Maybe a power. Nope, we're gonna let it ride like that. Alright. So let's go ahead and we're gonna scoop out around this elite. I don't feel like fighting an elite right now. No. Gold and a boot. What's in the boot? What's in the boot? Whenever you deal 4 or less unblocked damage, increase it to 5. Cool. So, a little extra kicking there. I like that idea. Back to the store, which I don't think I have money for. Oh, 123? Maybe. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, I can get rid of another card. Ooh, Wrath Flame. Your next attacks deal 5 additional damage. Panache. I like this card. I've used this card a few times. It's one of those cards that you hope you get early. You throw it out, and then every 5 cards that you play, which is a hand, boom, just 10 extra damage on top of it. Bam, bam, bam. So I enjoy that card. And of course it goes into your discard and comes up again. And so pretty soon you start getting a little buildup of by the round damage. It's really nice. But card removal service. Take present. So I'm gonna take out another defend. We're gonna see how this goes, guys. I am streamlining this deck hard. Let's get into a regular fight. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna strike this guy. We're gonna strike this guy, and then we're gonna throw up a little bit of block to save some health. And we're gonna let it ride. So. Alright. Let's see how well this goes. I don't even need to use my miracle. Watch this. So. We're gonna hit that guy. Hit that guy. He's dead. We're gonna hit this guy back here. We're gonna do damage to them all, and they're all dead. Boom. Simple. Easy peasy. Yeah. That's kind of a fun card. That one not seen before, and it kind of catches my attention. But we're not going to use it. As I said, we're working a streamlined deck here. So, yes, let's trigger the trap. See what happens. I will take the 21 damage and then go and rest at my campfire. Alright. I have less than half health going into this boss fight. Ooh. But we have potions we will use. Alright. Let's see what kind of potions we have here. Ooh, and I can use my miracle straight off the bat. Explosive potion, damage to all enemies. There's only one enemy, but still. It's 10 more damage than I had. Yeah, let's add some miracles in my hand. There you go. And... ooh, I don't have attack cards right now. So, well, let's use it anyway and see what happens. Yes, give me consecrate. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit one miracle in. We are going to erupt. We're going to strike. We want to halt in there. We're going to throw that. And then consecrate. There we go. 45 damage straight off the bat. I'm okay with that. Now, let's see what happens. To consecrate. And I can throw up some shield. A little bit. So there's that. Oh, let's get those defense up. Because he has a spike armor. So save myself some of that. There we go. Boom. There's that rotation I was telling you about. And we can go ahead and use Miracle to get attack here. So, a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. Smack them. Alright, we're going to take a bit of damage here. Oh, more damage than I thought. We're dead. That was the all of it. Wasn't watching my health. Oh no. There we go. Got some things unlocked. Alpha. Play an alpha, shuffle beta into your draw pile, exhaust. And I bet a beta leads to a gamma, and a gamma is something good, or so on and so forth. I'll have to look into that one. Continue. Alright. So. Alright. We're going to go to custom. And let's go ahead and custom the silent. Now, ascension levels. So as you go up, everything gets harder. Less heal, normal enemies become tougher, so on and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and let that roll. Then we have modifiers. These are good and bad things, just modifiers. So embark on a run with exactly 3 random daily mods. So it's basically the same thing as daily, except you can add other stuff to it. Draft a custom starting deck. Craft a deck from 30 random cards. Endless. Winning will return you to Act 1. I was able to put together a great deck and I had this on endless, and it was with the first character, the melee tank. And the way the deck was built, I had a lot of strength and strength modifier and 0 cost hits. So I would just sit there and hit him and go strength, hit him and go strength, hit him harder, get more strength and get more strength. And there's a card in his deck that allows you to double your strength. And I had like 3 of those in the deck. And so by the time of getting through the deck once, and it was about a 30 card deck, I had cubed my strength. So if I added no other strength outside of it, it went from like 5, 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 40. And all of a sudden I have 40 strength. Now with all the little extra little add strength things and then doubling those after I added them on top of maybe 2 rounds in the deck, sometimes I was hitting like hundreds, and eventually by the time I gave up, and I do say gave up, I get my strength up maxed out 999 strength. I was hitting for like a couple thousand. And yeah, I gave up because I started it and just kind of kept on playing in between other games and everything. And then about 6-7 hours worth of play, I was still cycling through. And I'd cycle through so much that the last benefit or debuff that they gave you, I just kept on repeating that, which was 3 cards. And I had I had just about every relic. I think I collected their Spire relics, which I think is a circlet. I collected 70 of them at that point because I had all the other relics. And one of the relics allows you to discard as many cards as you want and redraw on the beginning of combat. So they would throw that curse card in at the very beginning of your hand because that's what it's built to do, and I just discard it straight out to the bottom of my deck, and I wouldn't see him again because I would finish killing the guy before I got through the end of the deck. And by the time I got to later stages, I'd already filtered it out. And so yeah, I just kept on going and going and going and going and going with it. And I'm like, okay, I'll just give up and let him kill me. Let this end. Because it was turning into endless. I just somehow ended up with a good deck that was really strong and could filter all the bad stuff. And yeah, it was good. Blight chest. Boss chest contained blights. Order. Ooh, order. Whenever you add a card to your deck, adds 2 additional copies. You can no longer remove cards from your deck at a merchant. Okay. This one creates large decks, but you got 3 copies of every card, so you never know. The problem with this setting is that includes curses. So if you do something, you get a curse, you get 3 of those curses in your deck. It's not good. Sanity start out with a random deck of 50 cards. Chimera, your starting deck is a fusion of all characters. There you go. This replaces the Snake Eye, or replaces your starting with a Sneko Eye. Shiny starting deck is replaced with one of every rare card. Like shiny. Start with 5 copies of a single card. Vintage, normal enemies drop relics instead of cards. I also had this setting on that run, so that's how I got so many relics so fast. Control chaos. Start with a frozen eye. Replace your relic with unceasing top. So, what we're gonna do here out of these, we're not gonna craft a custom starting deck. We're gonna go endless. Start with a random deck of 50. Why not? Let's infuse my deck with all characters. Let's make it all shiny. And let's, since we're going big deck, why don't we get a copy of 5 single cards? Vintage it. Yeah. And there we go. Okay. So these are all good stuff. Start with 5. We'll go with that. Cards are not restricted by your character. We'll add that. You got to pick one of these, purple to red. I'm not going to pick any of them. We're just going to go with colorless. Heirlooms. Let's start with relic. Time dilation. All enemies start with a slow debuff. Let's do that. Flight. Ignore the path. We will not do that. My true form. Okay. So each of them have a form. And I had this turned on. And then I had them upgraded. And I had a relic that as you play cards, it would turn cards in your hand to 0 cost. So I would play one card, and as these guys came up, I would get them to 0 and just play them. And I got rid of Wraith form. I don't like that card. That's for Sneaky Guy. But the other 3 forms from the other 3 characters I was using on consistently and constantly. So yeah, we'll throw that in there. These are bad stuff. These make your run harder. Lethality. Card rewards only contain 2 cards. Midas. Enemies drop 200%, but no longer smith at rest sites. So on and so forth. And starter deck. Start with a busted crown and binary, so enemies no longer drop cards. That's an interesting one. But we will not do any of those because we're just nosing our way around this. So let's embark. See what kind of hand we ended up with. Time for a challenge. And I got all these things. So, foreign influence. So that's what I end up with 5 of. These are my 5 non-color. Mayhem I like. I like a lot of those. You drop that one in, and the next round automatically plays the first card, not costing you anything. About 3 or 4 of those in your deck, and pretty soon you play about a hand or 2 right off the bat. Well, a hand. There's another card that couples in good with that, where it'll autoplay the next card in your hand, so it'll just start running through cards with that. So, let's see what we can do with this. Leave. And we'll go down the middle. Ooh, I start out with a Meteor Strike. Can't use. Ooh, but I get Miracles. Very nice. Oh yeah. Ooh, that ended up being 108 deck. Oh, wow. Okay, let's take a look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got everything in here. I got a little bit of everything. I think I have one of everything at this point. Holy crap. Ooh, I like that. That card right there, upgrade it as soon as you want. And if you can get it to play first, it's great. Because the upgrade is all your cards, and it does not exhaust. And it's cheaper. And so yeah, upgrading that. But it upgrades all your cards. So you could have just a regular deck and never put any money into or any effort into upgrading them, and just have a couple of these, and boom, your deck, entire thing upgraded. All right, let's play it. So I have 6 I want to play, 2 miracles. That means I can play one of these, and I could, okay, I could actually play this right off the bat. Meteor Strike. Deal 24, channel 3 plasma. So, because I took all the restrictions off the character, that means I can channel too. So let's throw in 1 miracle, 2 miracles, and let's give Meteor Strike a try. There we go. And what plasma does when you use it, gives you energy. That puts me back up to 4 energy, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and get Diva Form out. I like Diva Form because every turn, or it gives me 1 more energy at the beginning of my turn. Demon Form is plus strength. Do that. Let's just discard Bludgeon, and let's add 2 more attack. We're going to call that good. Alright. Look at that. So, Judgment. Oh. Let's hit him with Judgment. Judgment is great if you get all those low health characters or enemies. Just bat that down and everything drops. Whenever a card is retained, reduce its cost by 1. That's a good one for I like transferring that over to the anything that can retain cards. The Defect and the Watcher, those are good. This turn, my next power card is twice. What is my next power card? That is my next power card. So what I'm going to do, we don't need it because we're going to kill this guy right off, is I'm going to throw an Amplify, right? And then if I throw After Image, that puts it up by 2. So I get 2 of those played. But this is what we're playing now. Skill. Judgment. Judged. Dead. It's War Paint. Button pickup. Upgrade 2 random skills. Cool. I can live with that. Which 2? Secret Technique and Bullet Time. Alright. Next fight. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here real quick. Panache, we're going to throw that one right out. Because that does 10 damage for every card. And these 0 cards, we're going to play those. Look at that. That gives me another 0 card. Watch this. And we'll play these. That's another 0 card. Every time you play a debuff, does them damage. If the enemy intends to attack, add a weak. So we're going to do that. Up. And deals 12. Look at that. Now, next attack you play gets 12. Well, we're going to throw that in there. Defend. And double tap. Kind of wasted that double tap, but hey. Omniscience. All-knowing. It's trying to say the word. I'd much rather call it by its definition. Omniscient. Omniscience? Yeah. Choose a card from your draw pile. Play the chosen card twice. And exhaust it. And exhaust this one. Why not? Let's see what that does. Ooh, but I really want to play that. But I don't want to play it twice. So what we're actually going to do, we're going to try out this alpha. Play the alpha. Gave me 2 betas, so we'll see if that comes up. We're going to use this. He's almost dead. I'm just flutzing around now. So, finish him off right here. Deal 7 damage. Bam. And kunai. Okay. You can set this up and you can just play with cards. It's so much fun. Panache goes up first. I want to get some of these powers played straight off. Because I like them. Start your turn. Play the top card of your drop. So I like that. Okay. Now we have 1 point to burn. Core Surge. Deal 11 damage. Gain 1 artifact. Exhaust. Ooh. Blasphemy. Inner Divinity. Die next turn. Exhaust. Don't know what that means. That kind of scares me. So we're going to leave that one alone. I'll have to figure that one out later. Die, die, die. 13 damage to all. Exhaust. Ooh, I kind of feel like that one. But instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go with this one. We're going to get a bunch of shivs out. Just for the heck of it. So what this is going to do, any card that I have in my hand, it's going to exhaust them. Which means they don't exist this round of combat anymore for me. And it's going to give me a bunch of shivs instead. And I feel like doing it. So we are going to do that. And we're going to hit that guy. We're going to hit him again. There we go. And he's gone. And let's go ahead and hit these guys. There you go. He's down to 10. He's still going to hit me for 8. Been too busy futzing around. That card would have been great for when I was running a slim deck. This card will never be useful for me with a 100+ card deck. Fission, well, I don't have any orbs. Damage, metamorphosis. Just play a skill twice, okay. So what other skills? Shuffle 3 random attacks into your draw pile. It costs 0 this combat. So, let's maximize this idea. We're going to go ahead and burst. And we're going to burst metamorphosis. And we're going to get a bunch of attack cards thrown in there for 0. Which is a good thing. And we're going to hit him for 7. And he's dead. So, didn't do me much good. Striking dummy. Striking dummy cards contain strike. Deal 3 additional damage. And fire potion. Sounds good. Let's see. What do we have here? Give me an idol. Yes. Take the damage. There we go. And let's get into another fight. I'm kind of... Alright. Limit break was the one I was talking about earlier. Double your strength, exhaust. So if you have a strength of 8, it doubles it. I'm telling you. 3 of those in a deck, especially a slim firing deck, and a couple of zero cost attacks, just is a great deck to go with. Put a card from your draw pile into your hand. Seems viable. 1 for 1. Put all 0 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Wow. Okay. So, what do we want to do? Actually, let's test how the mechanics of this work. So we're gonna go seek, and let's seek an alpha. Sounds great. And we are going to go ahead and foreign influence. Yeah. Just because it's cost 0, we're gonna throw that in there. Grand finale, which I can't play, so that's useless. Hate that card. For 1, we're gonna go pink. And R2. Oh, yep, they're not there anymore. And let's get an alpha going. Because I really want to see what beta leads to. Well, I'm assuming gamma. And I have nothing left. I'm going to still take damage because I was futzing around. Okay, so power, after image, choose card, and agreed, blasphemy. Ooh, rainbow. Let's do this. I think it will give me... There we go. Should play that one first, but hey. I won't die this round. Deva form. Finesse. Start your turn. Draw 1 additional card. Well, that one should be good. But I want to go ahead and throw that one out. Just throwing some finesse there. Okay, so I got 4 because of cards I played. We're going to go ahead and play that because that's going to upgrade a bunch of my things. Draw 2 cards. Put the cards from your hand on top of your draw pile. Yeah, don't want to use that one yet either. But let's go ahead and strike that guy down. And... we'll go ahead and use that just for the sake of using it. Same here. Let's throw that one back on. Well, I should have thrown that one back on. But oh well. C'est la vie. Ooh, beam cell. I like that card. It's a good 0 card. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, I could judgment him right now. Be done with it. Devotion. Reboot. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile. Draw 6 cards. Exhaust. Yeah. Let's do that. Reboot. Ooh, what's wish? Choose 1. And 4 player, 4 strength, or 30 gold. Echo Form. First card you play, you get them twice. That's always a fun one. Let's draw a card. Form. Flurry of Blows, Beam Cell. Exhaust your hand, deal 10 damage. I don't want to see what beta leads to. So we're going to go Echo Form. We're not going to use either of these. Because I just don't want to kill this guy yet. There he is, beta. Omega, at the end of your turn, deal 50 damage to all enemies. Ah. Okay. Is that what that does? Okay. Shuffle Expurge with 1 times X into your draw pile. Deals 9 damage X. So, if I use this now, that will put a card in there that does 7 times 9 damage. It's quite a bit. But us, we need to go ahead and put this to rest. So, we're just going to go ahead and play Meteor Strike. And go ahead and stop. Put that guy out of his misery. Let's kind of string him along for a minute. Alright, let's get some rest. Proceed. Fight. Ooh, Ragnarok. Deal 5 damage to 5 random enemies. So that's 25 damage, because there's no other enemies except that one. Secret weapon. Yeah. Ooh, I get to pick an attack. Huh. What attack should I pick? It's got to be a 3 or less attack. Ooh, bludgeon. Yeah. Let's go with that. Gain 2 block. Draw a card. Thunderstrike, deal 10 damage to a random enemy for each lightning channeled this combat. No, don't have any lightning. Draw a card until your hand is full. Exhaust. Let's try that. I wonder if it goes to full. So let's see here. Yep. Which is 10 cards is full, by the way. Panache, that's always good. And Emulsion. Why not? We just burnt a lot of cards I didn't need to. Oh, I'm having fun here. Just seeing what does what. Whenever a card is created during combat, upgrade it. Okay. Let's try that. Spirit Shield. Gain block for each card in your hand. Nice. Let's deal 10 damage first. And finish him off. We're done playing with that guy. Art of War. If you do not play any attacks during this turn, you gain an additional energy. Awesome. See how those artifacts start building up there? Alright. Wraith form. Gain 2 intangible. At the end of your turn, lose 1 dexterity. That's the part I don't like about it. That means 3 or 4 turns, you're starting to get to a point where you can't get block. No matter if you use a block card, it doesn't matter. Your dexterity is so low that you can't do it. That's why I get rid of that card usually, first off. I do not like Wraith Form for that reason. If you have a deck that does a lot of damage really quick, yes, that's okay. But if you plan on blocking with this card in your deck, there's points where it becomes inevitable your blocks are useless. So alright, so let's use some of these zeros here. Secret technique. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Yeah, sure. Up for that. What's a good skill? Oh, that one. So, we're going to upgrade everything. Obtain a random potion? Sure. Deal 9 damage? Yep. The reason I'm doing 9 damage and they're still going down is that slow adds damage and it builds up every time I play a card, so. Magnetism, why not? Sadistic nature. Whenever you debuff, they take 5 damage. I like that one. Gain 40 block. Exhaust. Demon form, more strength. Bowling bash. Let's give that one a try. Of course, it's 0 because I pulled it with an upgraded card. Look at that. Ooh, I have 3. Demon form. And reboot. Because I can. Master of strategy. Draw 4 cards. Exhaust. Ooh. And that gave me some miracles. Awesome. Which means I can play Rainbow. And nothing else. I probably should have done After Image, but And Mayhem. I should have done those two. But what can you do? That turns over. Can't go back. Yeah, blind dome. Hey, let's go boy. 5 random cards for 0 into the pile. Why not? He isn't attacking, so I can get away with that, right? When you wish on a star. Do, 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 do. Mind Blast. Yes. Okay. So, Mind Blast. This is a card you want if you're running a heavy deck like I am right now. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. Overkill. Ta-dun. And there we go. Oh, can't add a potion. What kind of thing are we getting out of here? Mummified hand. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0. That's a good one. Maybe I can show you why. Let's see what this event is. I want to find a relic. I want to find a relic. I want to find a relic. I found a relic. I'm almost dead too. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I was excited. Oh. Is this the matching one? No, it's the matching one. Yes. There's also a Wheel of Fortune thing, and I never do well at that. I don't think I've ever gotten anything good out of that. Storm. Swift Strike. Storm. Storm. So we now have a Storm. I like Storm. It's a good one. Neutralize. And agreed. Neutralize. Neutralize. Pressure point. Normality. Okay. Got 2 cards out of that. Alright. Let's see if I can survive this. If I do... Yeah. We'll see. I don't know if I can do this. Okay. So, let's get a card drawn. Creative AI. At the start of your turn, add a random power card to your hand. Oh, I want to do that, but I can't. I need to work on blocks. So, Spirit Shell. I need the 18 block. I really do. Anything else I can do? Yeah, we'll throw in lightning there. Oh, I could have gone vision. But... Alright. See if we can get anything in here. 3 damage to a random enemy 5 times. I don't think that'll help. 2, 6 damage. Card is created during combat. Unload. 10 damage for all non-attack. Your hand. Yeah. So, we can at least get that guy out of the way. Still, I'm taking way too much damage. But I still have 3. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and this will kill one of them. Or... let's try this. I can focus that guy off. Doesn't help me because they still got damage dealers out. But... that guy. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Yes. There we go. Apply a weak there. So, yeah, doesn't matter. There we go. There we go. I made that. Made it through that. Fourth room is treasure, potion, and... yeah, let's see what's over here. Why not? Oh, a thief. Bad thief. Bad thief. Bad thief. I can retain those. And if I do this, all my cards are 0. So let's play them all. Draw 3 cards. There we go. And I can retain those, so we're just going to go ahead and cycle it out. There we go. Sadistic. And I have to get him down to 30, and then I can... So. Let's go ahead and hyper beam him. Kill him. Can you guys tell the difference between when I'm just screwing around and when I'm trying here? Mayhem. Wish. I like this. This is one of those good chain cards. Put it out. Every time you play a power card, you channel 1 lightning. So you put this out. And then you start playing just power cards. In this case, there's only one that I can really play. Ooh, I could lose 6, gain 2, and draw 3 cards. No, gaining 2 won't do me much. So we're going to go ahead and play Mayhem out. Exhaust your hand, deals 7 damage for each exhausted card. So, let's try this. Offering. So it gave us a bunch of extra cards, and 2 that I could use. We're going to go ahead and use Fiendfire. We're going to do 7 damage for all of those. We're going to run him down to 13. He should split into 2, well, 10s, looks like. And I need to kill him now. I have nothing that does damage here. Oh, but I do, actually. So, we're gonna run Tools of the Trade. Boom, 1 lightning, does this damage. Then we're gonna hit up a magnetism there. There we go. One of them goes off, at least 2. So now we just have to... Oh. I have to discard a card. We'll discard Greed. Greed I haven't found much use for. We're going to throw out a Panache. Of course, that's going to go pink, and he's dead. There we go. Should I be brazen? I should. Let's do this. Yeah. I'm going to smith a card. And what card am I going to smith instead of getting health? I have no idea. Probably one of my favorites. Zerk. Some colors. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Yeah, let's do that. Probably won't get this card to come up now that I've done that. But if I do, I'll be happy. Ah, but that's okay. Because what I can do is I can play things like Berserk and Foreign Influence. Let's go with the heel hook there. And we'll throw that in. And then we're going to hit reboot. And we're going to take another look at this here. See what we got. I can only play 2 things. Alright. Now hits, I like that card, so we're going to throw that in there. And of course, only thing I can do is play that. See what kind of 0 offerings we get here. Oh. Sadistic nature is good. Violence. Let's go after image. Oh, wait a minute. I did not do anything for the sake of blocking, which means I'm going to be boned because he is about ready to hit me hard. Skill into deck, that doesn't help me. I need something to block or kill him. I have nothing that does 200 damage, so it's gonna kill him. Oh jeez, I screwed myself on this. Oh well. Going out firing. Hyper beam. Oh, yeah, that's right. He'll go into a block. I am saved. Okay. Let's do it again. Nope, can't do it again. So that's, ooh, there we go. Alright, we're gonna throw a bomb at him. Why not? A little bit of brilliance to do some damage. And we're good to go. Det, good to see you. Sorry. Concentrating on this game. What should we do? What should we do? What do you do? Ooh. Next attack you play. What is my next attack? Sound. So we'll throw on the brutality just because it's there. Why not? Alpha, double tap, strike. There we go. Juggernaut. It's Juggernaut. Whenever you gain a block, deals 7 damage to a random enemy. That's great. Doesn't do me any good. Put a card from your exhaust pile into your hand. Doesn't hurt. It's a free card. What can we throw in here? What should I throw? Ooh, reboot. Let's reboot. Why not? Reboot. Just because I can. I don't have any really good reason for it. You cannot draw a card and discard, reduce all your cards to 0. Well, do I have anything that's going to draw more cards? I do. That's a starter turn. So, you know what I could do is I could run this. Run a heel hook. Oh. Oh, man. Heel hook, just screwed myself on that. Son of a... The Juggernaut. Good old Vinny. In a steel bucket of a helmet. It's great. Oh, pick a card to discard. I'm not dead yet. I don't want to do eruption. Ooh, buffer. Buffer will be good. Yeah, we'll discard that one. I want to play that one. But first off, buffer. And then beta. And then core surge. Why not? Alright. I have 17 left. He has 79. Let's see what's going to happen. Do I have... Oh, I still have stuff I can play. Why not? Alright, here we go. What card do I not want? We'll get rid of this one guy again. So, if I can do enough damage to him... Oh, I have potions. Almost forgot. Let's go ahead and use some of those things. Alright, gain an artifact. Sure. 20 damage. I'm up for that. If I can get him down to 30, he's done. Discard any number of cards. And then draw that many. Okay. Let's give this a try. I want to damage him. So we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We're about ready to end this. We'll get rid of that. Don't want to obtain a random potion. And Diva. We want to save Judgment. Because we need to drop him 10 more points. And then I can just drop a Judgment on him and finish this. Block, strength. Die. There it is. There he is. And we'll just drop a Judgment and done. Done. Gold, energy, and a card. Why not add a card? I have so many cards on this deck. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what I have. Thunderstrike, sure. Proceed. No more potions, but I get an extra energy to start. 2 less cards to choose from. Gain an energy. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, gain a curse. But get energy. For this playthrough, I would do this, because cards are not important to me. I have so many of them. Alright, proceed. Alright. So, there you go. That's basically what a custom is. You can just throw all kinds of stuff in and see what you get and see if you can play it through. It's also a good way of leveling out your characters to get all your unlocks. Because you can set it in a way that makes it really easy to get through. A couple times. Thus giving you a lot of points. So, I am going to go ahead and wrap up for the night. Just wanted to throw this out here. This is probably going to be the last one I put on YouTube for this game. Really quick, while I'm signing off, and in comments on YouTube, if you guys want to see me play any games, put suggestions in. We'll see if it happens. Alright? Bye.